Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's gonna be a different video than I've done ever before. So this is gonna be how to move out of your parents' house or move out of any situation that you're in right now that's not ideal for you, that's literally driving you crazy and it's not good for your mental health. So I'm gonna tell you how I did it. I'm actually sitting in my third apartment that I've got by myself with my own money, etc, etc. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your situation down below. I can give you some pointers, some inside tips and everything. Now let's start off with my backstory. So basically, when I was younger, I started working at 17 years old because I just wanted a lot of stuff, and I didn't come from a rich background basically. So I knew I had to work hard. I didn't want to be broke ever again. That's why I said to myself, I need to get a job, and I promised I'm never ever gonna let myself be broke again. And I kept that promise to myself. So at 17, I got my first job. It was retail. I worked real hard to work my way up, and that job started a retail career that lasted about, I would say, 10 years until I started to go to hair school and better my life, because retail wasn't it for a very long time. Not a career meant for forever unless you're working at high end or something like that's really gonna support you and pay your bills. So as a teenager, I wanted to work, so that's the key to this story. That as I was working and stuff like that, we ended up having to move from my one family member's house because they got sick to another family member's house. But that house had 8 people in it, including me and my mom, plus my other relatives, and it was only a 3-bedroom apartment. So it was not ideal at all. Like, I literally could not stand being there. I would try to make sure I was out from 9 a.m. to 9 at night or 11 at night, just so I go there and sleep, take a shower, eat, and then go to work. And I'm never there because it was just too much commotion, too much chaos, too much people. So I just couldn't like function in that. And I have social anxiety, so I hate to be around a lot of people. It was my family, but it was a lot of in and out, like, you know, company, friends, stuff like that. So I just try to stay away from that. So when I finally had enough, I said to myself, I'm gonna literally this year, I'm gonna take 6 months or whatever it was, 6 months, and save every penny. I'm gonna stop shopping. I had a shopping problem. I'm gonna stop shopping. I have so much clothes. I'm busting out the seams. I'm giving away clothes because I have just too much. So I'm gonna stop spending my money on unnecessary stuff. I'm gonna buckle down and I'm gonna better my life. I'm gonna move out of this place because it's just not for me. I'm too old to be here, too grown. It's just time to do that. I saved my income tax money. I saved the money that I was working, getting from work, which I would spend on clothes. I would literally get my check, $400, let's just say, from my little job, and I would spend everything. I would come home with $1 and ask my mom for money. That's not how you do it at all. So if I was saving from then, I would have so much money in the bank at this point, but I just didn't want to save. So don't do what I do. That's a big mistake that I made. Make sure you're saving something from your check. If it's just, it could be $50, it could be $25. That's gonna help you get out of that situation that you're in right now. It might be your parents getting on your nerves. It might be your siblings you can't deal with no more. Whatever. It could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend you're living with. But just make sure that you're saving to get out of that situation, to better your money. I was living in New York at the time. So, you know, New York is super expensive. The apartment I found was $1,200, and that's quite a bit for a 1-bedroom in the area that I was gonna live in. So I ended up giving him the deposit, $2,000 something, whatever. I saved up $5,000 for that. So not saying you have to do that, I'm just saying my backstory. So everybody can't do that. So I saved that up, I moved out of there, had another place, recently moved out of there, and now I'm here in a different state altogether. This was my maximum where I wanted to live for the last year, like 5 years I wanted to live here. So now and to move here, it took me $10,000. So yeah. Basically the tips that I have for you guys, because if you want to get out of the situation, you're gonna need some kind of money. You just cannot move out without money. You'll say move out without a job, move out without money. Only way that you're gonna be able to do that is if you have a friend or a family that you're close to that's gonna allow them to let you live in their house for free. And that's really, it's rare. It's not really gonna happen for you. So what I'm telling you are tips to help you some kind of way. First off, and you don't have to have a job in order to do this. Other ways around it. I'm all about the side hustle. So I'm gonna tell you a few things here and there so you guys can get the motivation. I know right now it's looking like, oh my God, I have $3 in my pocket, I can't do this. Yes, you can do this. If you really put your mind to this and you wanna get out of that situation that you're in right now that's making you miserable, trust me, I know how it is. I've been there. I've cried myself to sleep, so trust me, I know how it is. And I'm sure you've done this too if you're in a situation that you just don't want to be in no more. I have a few options for you guys to get money and a few options as for apartments or stuff like that. Let's say the first step, if you guys are young, let's just say 18 or below, and you really don't want to get a job, or there's nothing out there right now, which there is jobs out there right now, especially for teenagers, because you definitely can get one. Start selling your stuff. That's the first thing. If you guys have a lot of clothes that you never ever wear, I've made so much money on Mercari, Poshmark, Plato's Closet, etc. So I have plenty of videos on that stuff. Plato's Closet videos, me selling stuff, me making hundreds of dollars. Poshmark, I've made thousands of dollars. Mercari, I've made thousands of dollars. So, and just by literally selling the stuff I have already to myself in my closet. So I would say whatever you have, try to sell on Mercari. Will be your best option because Mercari is fast. Poshmark's a little bit slower, and then Plato's Closet would be if you need cash in your hand that day. Plato's Closet doesn't give you a lot of money, but Mercari and Poshmark will give you more than Plato's would. You need money right now, I would definitely say Plato's. Like I said, you're not gonna get as much as you would for on Mercari or Poshmark. You have electronics, you have old sneakers, just sell anything that you do not need that you can eventually replace. That's what I would say. So that's a little side hustle idea for you. Sell your stuff on Mercari, Poshmark, eBay. Sell your clothes to Poshmark. Sell your clothes to Plato's Closet. I've sold to clothes to them so much. It's crazy. Would be to stop buying unnecessary stuff. If you're sitting here constantly eating out, constantly ordering DoorDash, that really it adds up. So just think, if you want to be out there independent on your own without the headaches of what's going on in your household right now, you need to buckle down, you need to save, you need to just forget. It's winter right now. There's not much going out you need to do. It's COVID right now. It's Omicron right now. So just buckle down and try your best to save some. My other tip would be to get a job and save every single penny if you could. I know you might have to pay your phone bill or stuff like that, but just save as much as you could. If you want to get a retail job, if you want to get whatever, like they're hiring right now. I know some jobs you have to be vaccinated and stuff like that. I'm not sure. If you don't want to do that, just go for the jobs that you don't need to be vaccinated with. They have work from home jobs, but I'm not sure about the age range. And work from home jobs are a little bit harder to get right now. So I would say try your local Foot Locker, your local Taco Bell, your local McDonald's, because they are hiring, and they are hiring with sign-on bonuses. So keep that in mind. 500 sign-on bonus, 200 sign-on bonus. So that's gonna really put you up there for your little deposit for your apartment or whatever you're trying to get. So I would say get a job, save every penny. That's why. I know people don't really want to get jobs or whatever, but it's gonna be your way out and to get to your happiness and stuff like that. So once you do all of that, next thing is finding the place that you want. So there's a few different options, and we're going to talk about that. So first one would be try Airbnb. Airbnb, I've seen rooms in like private homes for $24 a night. I've researched. So if you go to Airbnb, I'm going to go right now. If you go to Airbnb, right, I'm going to go to Philadelphia. That's a big city, and I researched that for my own purposes, starting business and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go to Airbnb, right? Airbnb. And I'm gonna type in whatever city you wanna go to, but I'm gonna type in Philadelphia. And I'm gonna find a place to stay. And when you do that, I'm just gonna pick now, the 21st, let's just say, right? To the 31st. So you're gonna put one adult, search, and then they come up with a bunch of places. So you can filter it by like price and stuff like that. It don't have to be that expensive, but I'm just gonna go low. See, look, this is right here, private room, $33 a night. So if you guys just need something just to get out of where you are right now and you have a little money saved up, I would definitely recommend this. This is a private with a basement, so this would be a little room right here. That's cute. That's cute. That's all you need. You got the kitchen you can use, little bathroom right there. So you will be in the basement. So just the bare necessities that you need right now. If you need to just get out, like I said, and you have money, do it. Do your research. That's one. I thought about this when I wanted to leave my old apartment because I just couldn't take being there anymore. But yeah, that's one. Another option is for you to rent a room, and this would be a month-to-month thing. And I would say your best bet renting rooms would be to go to somebody by owner, because I always look for by owner apartments just so that you don't have to pay 3 ways. So you have to pay the security deposit and the 1 month's rent. Let's just say the apartment is $1,000, or the rent, or the room, let's say the room is like $600. So you'll need your security, which is half, and you'll need the 1 month's rent. So you're looking at what, $800? So that's not really bad. Working a job, you get paid, let's just say $200 a week. In that month, you'll be pretty much close to your goal. You work at McDonald's, you work at Burger King, you work at Taco Bell. You have no bills to pay at home. You definitely could move out in a short amount of time, a month or 2 months, 3 months max, but definitely it's doable. So let's look for a room on Zillow. We're gonna go to Zillow. And I use Zillow, I use Trulia when it comes to my apartments. And yeah, Zillow, Trulia, sometimes Street Easy, but those are the main ones that I use. Apartments.com, and I know they have the thing called spare rooms. Let's go to spare rooms, actually. Spare rooms. So here's the website. This one is for New York, but you guys can find it anywhere. You go to find a room, but you gotta sign up for this one. So you have to make yourself a little bit of an account and check out what they got. But you just wanna go to Zillow, because that's easier. Go back to Philadelphia. And Philadelphia is not the best, but I'm just using that for right now. Philadelphia for rent. And then we're gonna filter stuff out. See, they have apartments that's really cheap over there. The cheapest I've seen for 1 bedroom or a studio was like $800. I think I seen one for $600. So yeah, they have stuff out there for you. Trust me when I tell you. So we're gonna go to price. Let's go to 500 up to, let's do 800. So we're gonna do that, right? I found a studio for 800. All right, if you guys don't mind, let's look at this $615 one. So this is a studio apartment, $615 a month. It's on the 3rd floor. So this is the house that you will be living in right here. And then this is your little kitchen, bare minimum, white fridge, but you could do it. You living like in an attic kind of, but you're still by yourself, alone, with your peace of mind. So that's what you would be looking like, $615 a month, and that would be yours. So let's break it down. Let's just say $615 divided by 4, you get paid weekly. So you have to put away $153.75 from each check that you make from your job in order to keep this apartment up. So a lot of times why I would say a room would be better for you to find, being that you're young, let's just say you're 18, 17, 19, whatever, you don't have credit. And a lot of these apartments is the problem with the credit. So what I did when my credit wasn't the best, I always look for no credit check apartments. You can find those. And by owner apartments. Most of the time, by owner apartments will not check your credit. So they just want the money, one and done, and that's it. You might not have the best landlord, but this is just a starter thing for you. You just want to get out from where you at, and that's it. So I recommend you looking for a studio. I recommend you looking for a room, or you can find something with a friend where y'all can get, I would say, y'all can start out with a 1 bedroom. Y'all don't need y'all separate rooms. Somebody could take the living room and pay lesser rent, and somebody can have the bedroom if y'all comfortable with doing that. So I have no problem. I've did that before. Trust me, when I had other 1 bedroom apartments, somebody had the living room, somebody had the room. The person with the room paid more money. So it would be a lucky thing for you. So I said, once again, I said studio, I said 1 bedroom or a room, or you're gonna share with somebody. So example for in New York, a room in New York in a nice area is $1,600 a month. And that was years ago. I'm not sure how much it is now, but yeah. So let's say, as for credit, let's just say you don't want to go with the no credit check apartments. You don't want to go with the by owner apartments. You want something regular, something nice. What you would do, if you're 18, you can get a secured credit card. Right now I have a secured credit card. So what it is that you put $200 on your card, and that's your money. Basically, you just buy stuff with that card. Let's say you want to buy some McDonald's to eat, you want some Chick-fil-A, you put it on that card, you pay for it, it builds credit. You was going to buy it anyway with your money or your debit card, so just use the credit card to build your credit. My credit went up so fast with the secured credit card, it's crazy. Recently, it went up 38 points. So that credit card will definitely do you right. So a secured card is the way to go if you need to build credit. If you want to get a regular apartment by yourself, a 1-bedroom, you don't want a studio, and they are checking credit. Credit could be around 650, lower 600s to get the apartment, and you'll be good to go unless you got a co-signer. If you got a co-signer, forget about the credit. You can get somebody that's older than you to do the co-signing, and they need to have almost perfect credit though, or perfect credit. So that's the thing about co-signing. So yeah, what you're gonna need to move out, you're gonna need money. You're gonna need money, unless you're gonna find somebody that's going to support you, or a family that's gonna take you in of a friend or something like that. 2, you're gonna need a job, whether you have it now or you get it later, because a lot of apartments do want to see that you're working. Or you can get the no credit check thing and show them your savings, but it's iffy with that. So I would highly recommend you having some type of employment. It doesn't matter if you work at Burlington Coat Factory, I don't care, just something to show them. And also another thing I didn't touch on is, if I'm not sure the age for Instacart and stuff, but if you guys have a car and you can do Uber, Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub, any of that stuff, that will pass as income for these apartments. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure it will. So that's another income base that you can have if you guys don't want a regular 9-to-5 or a regular fast food job or a retail job. So I would highly recommend that. Like I said, you need money, you need a job to keep this apartment up, and you need a strong mindset. Don't sit here and just, if things are not working out, your savings are not pulling through as fast as you want it to pull through from the job that you're working or selling stuff online, don't give up. Do not quit, because you will be in that situation for years and years and years. That's happened to me. I didn't start saving right away. I just was like, okay, this is my life, that's it, whatever, what can I do? But I got up one day and I changed my life with just one decision. I decided to stop spending so much money and start saving from my job, and that definitely got me on the road to where I am today. Without me thinking and wanting better for myself, I would have still been living with other people. I wouldn't have my own place. So yeah, that's basically what I have to tell you guys. I know it's easier said than done, but if you follow my tips, you will definitely get somewhere. I would say get some money, sell your stuff, get a secured card, build some credit if you need to. You might not need to for a room, but definitely look into that. Go to Zillow, go to Trulia, go to Street Easy. Craigslist I'm a little iffy about, but you can do Airbnb. There's so many options that you can do, but like I said, the first root of everything is you need money. You can get a job. You definitely can. 18, 19, 20. Trust me, you can do it. Any questions down below, I'm happy to answer them. Like I said, this is my 3rd apartment with my money, with my own money, starting from scratch, starting from you. My first paycheck from my retail job when I was 18, when I was 17 years old, was $33. And as I moved into here, I had $10,000 saved in my bank. So I went from 33 to 10,000. So trust me, if I could do it with my shopping problems and my spending problems, you definitely could do it as well. So I have to tell you guys, yeah, leave me comments down below. Let me know how everything's going. If you need more advice, I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. If you want any more videos like this, let me know down below. I'm happy to make more videos about the topic, about rooms, go further in depth about Zillow, Trulia, how do you find a buy owner. I'll be happy to let you know all that information. I did it all on my own. It was stressful before, but I'm pretty good at it now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck. You can do this. Don't worry. I know I said money, you need money, but you literally need some money to move out. So yeah, you definitely can do it if you put your mind to it. So I'll see you next time. Good luck.